Court cases for the 20 people charged with illegally voting in the 2020 election are making their way through the court system.
Governor DeSantis made the announcement in August, and News 6 has been investigating since then and finding flaws in the system. Investigator Lewis Bolden found what Florida lacks is a consistent place for people with felony convictions to check their eligibility. Lewis.
Ginger, Amendment 4 was passed in 2018. Starting January of 2019, anyone with a felony conviction who has completed all terms of their sentence and were not convicted of murder or a felony offense is eligible to vote. We found many people didn't know the specifics of the law, and many say the state doesn't make it easy to check eligibility.
What did I do wrong? Voter fraud. What is voter fraud?
Voting when you're not supposed to.
Why would y'all let me vote if I wasn't able to vote?
When law enforcement officers started arresting the 20 people charged with illegally voting in the 2020 election, there was a common theme among the arrestees.
Voter fraud? I voted, but I ain't commit no fraud.
They didn't understand why they were being arrested.
Oh my God.
News 6 has learned most, if not all of those arrested, thought their rights had been restored because they were allowed to register to vote.
They sent me a voter registration card,
including Peter Washington.
That would make me think that I was eligible to vote, or my rights were reinstated.
Ultimately, we're dealing with a data management problem.
Neil Voles is the executive director of the Florida Rights Restoration Coalition and says the state needs a centralized database where people with felony convictions can check their eligibility.
So that we can simply give somebody a yes or no within a short period of time once they register to vote. States like Louisiana, states like Alabama, you can go to a website, you can call somebody and get assurances and verification on the front end that you're eligible to vote.
The state of Florida could fix it.
Former Republican State Senator Jeff Brandes wrote the implementing legislation for Amendment 4. Under Florida statute, all of the people arrested were ineligible to vote because they were convicted of murder or sexual offenses.
The Secretary of State's office just needs to do its job and compile the list of people who are convicted of felonies, or of sexual offenses or murder, and let's start there.
Brandes agrees with Voles that a centralized database would simplify the process.
It's fairly simple if somebody is convicted of one felony in one county. It gets much more complicated when you have multiple felonies in multiple jurisdictions.
Do you think correcting this is a priority for the state?
I think it should be. It's just really a question of resources and how much resources the state is willing to put into solving these problems.
The Florida Restoration of Rights Coalition says it believes a data management program could be put together inside of 1 year. Brandes says if the Secretary of State's office needs the money to do it, they should be asking the legislature for it during the next session. Now, of the people arrested in Central Florida, Peter Washington's attorney has filed a motion to dismiss. Michelle Stribling is awaiting a competency evaluation, and Jerry Lee Foster has asked for a continuance and tentatively has a hearing set for February. Matt and Ginger.
Lewis Bolden, interesting story. Thank